Good morning, guys. Probably had one of the worst mornings of the year so far. So for work, we're supposed to upload this thing at 10 a.m., right? We got up at 5 a.m. to prep everything because all these files, all these files that we have to upload, whoa! All these files that we have to upload, there's like, I don't know, like 6 or 7 files each. So we just wanted to give ample amount of time. Tell me why Spectrum decides to do scheduled maintenance. So now our internet was completely down. I call them and this is what they say. They say that the scheduled maintenance can be finished at 9 p.m. But they won't even let me know until like 9 a.m. when I have to leave already. So I'm like, all right, whatever. That's you guys just go do your job. I'm gonna try to figure out on the mobile hotspot, 'cause they have a little hotspot. But both me and Ma Bear have like 14 files to upload. That thing, I think the bandwidth got jacked up, so we weren't able to upload the way we need to. And so our entire morning got pushed back, and we still got to film JKNews today. So good thing Taika was nice enough to go. We had a grown-up discussion, like, hey, we really got to train. We're supposed to train before you wake up. But now that we're here, what do you think? You think you're down to just hang out with us while we train? And then Taika was like, well, you better put on my dinosaur jacket. So we're like, all right, if you want to put on a dinosaur jacket, then we have his little jacket on. And he's here with us while we're training.
Take a guitar.
What do you have to train? So you don't need the barbell, you just need dumbbells?
Well, it's overhead press.
Yeah.
I can't overhead 45 pounds just yet.
Oh, I see.
I feel like this is even harder because it's 20 pounds per.
It might be a little bit harder, actually.
So maybe I can do it.
I think you can.
But I'll just stick to this.
And my feet are frozen because they're just on the sidewalk.
Yeah, why would you do that?
I just came out here to start vlogging because he looks so cute. What, mister?
Well, he's wearing
Whoa!
Yeah, that's what he's wearing.
He's wearing a
he never
onesie.
took off his onesie from this morning.
No, he didn't want to. He wanted to keep it on. All right, so I need to train too. So I need to go take my supplements to get ready to train. And I just hope that we're not late to JKNews, because if that is, it's just a domino effect. On the JKNews days, everything is so freaking slam tight. Like if we're late to JKNews starts later, then we finish later, and then we come back later, and then Jill's mom can't drive in the dark, and then so her eyesight's bad. It's just no good. So we always try to be on time on JKNews. So I need to be able to crush my workout extra hard. So I'm just grabbing my go-tos. Every morning I get my immunity support for my immunity, my performance greens to get all my micronutrients, my strength staff for my creatine, and then my pre-workout. Take them all together. Yes! We got nice, clean, little protein shaker. About to down this and start smashing on the workout because we do not have time. I think we need to leave. We need to have a workout and leave by like late 8:45 or something. Because we have to get to JKNews. Not only to get to JKNews, we need to get there and use the internet to upload and hopefully have all of our work files uploaded before 10 a.m. And it's a must. All right, so one of the questions I get all the time is, Bart, I always see you mix all of your performance greens, immunity support, strength stack, and pre-workout all together. Is that okay? And I would say the safe answer is no. I just like to do it because it's convenient, and I kind of equivalent it to almost like intermittent fasting, right? Like some people, they don't eat for 18 hours a day, and it's just easier for them to have all 3 meals at once and have, I don't know, 5,000 calories at that one sitting or something. Is that the best? I don't know. You got to consult a doctor or a registered dietitian to get proper guidance on that matter. For me, it's about convenience. I don't want to have 20 shakes a day, so I just drink this, and then I drink my protein later on at night, and it's the most convenient for me. All right, back outside again. I feel like you're already done with their workout, huh? Damn. Yeah, Ma Bear uses lighter weights so it doesn't take too long to get warmed up. But I gotta do a whole real warm-up routine with bands and stuff. Whoa, what is that? Hey, that's a pool tile. You can't be kicking around pool tile.
Mommy kicked it. Mommy kicked it.
Mama kicked it?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Mama kicked it in. It's okay. Yeah. It turned on? Oh, you heard the machine?
Yeah.
You wanna go swimming?
No.
I'll push you inside, okay?
No.
Okay, fine. I'm just kidding. I know, I'm just kidding. I won't. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hot mama. Hot mama.
This is my backyard.
I know, this is a family vlog channel. Hot mama. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I just took a shower, did my hair, feel really nice and fresh. And finally, I'm able to calm down a little bit. I did have to do a quick 15 minute 2-mile run after the workout. My legs started cramping like crazy because I haven't ran in a long time. And I'm doing this new program where I'm trying to work out 30 days straight. And I will be dropping the program on barbellbrigade.com, the website, if you want to do it with me. It's called 30-Day Jumpstart. I just wanted to create a program where I do it myself and show the results that you can get if you put your head down and work really hard for 30 days straight. And today it's day 4, day 5. Down 3 pounds so far, so pretty good. But yeah, that won't be available until closer to March because I'm still writing up the entire program. Like professionally, I already have all the content written, but I'm gonna get like graphic design, images, write an entire whole like video tools list. So like teach you how to squat, teach you how to meal prep, teach you how to like gauge your nutrition, all that stuff. So that's also the reason why I started ordering meal preps, because sometimes if I run out of my own that I make, it's easier if I could already have meals like this ready. Then it's easier for me to resist temptation, because I notice the times that I eat really bad, it's when I'm working, I lose track of time, and then I'm like, oh man, I'm so hungry. I'll just get anything. I end up going to In-N-Out for no reason. So it's my breakfast. I eat that at the office. Some protein pancakes, egg whites, turkey bacon, and compound chicken with extra protein. That's gonna be my lunch. And I'll be rocking this on the show. This is our Barbell Brigade anorak, dropping February 17th, I believe. You guys need to double check my work on that. But yeah, we're dropping all kinds of outerwear stuff to protect you from the weather, whether you're gonna go train in the snow, train in the rain, train in the cold. We got you covered. So I'll be rocking this on set. Bringing this with me, got my backpack, ready to go shoot some JK. Ooh, look at mama making her yummy breakfast. Honey, raspberry, strawberry, oatmeal. Look at her fire ass outfit.
It's okay.
Your outfit's always fire all the time.
I'm not proud of this one today.
Really? You look great.
We don't have to show
Oh, and
it
your
off.
hair and your makeup looks good too?
Oh, thank you. Yeah, we don't
Yeah.
have to show it off, but I appreciate the love. I appreciate
The
that.
whole family's getting fit.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
Hey.
We had a slow start this morning, but you know what? I think we're back on track. See you later, monkey. Love you.
Bye, Mom.
Bye, Ma. Bye, monkey. All right, look who showed up today. I haven't seen this guy in how long?
It's been a while.
At least a year.
At least a year.
But probably more like 2 years.
maybe close to 2. What's up?
What you been?
Fam.
Yeah, what you been up to these last 2 years?
Man, just been working. Well, this year just been in the house kicking it. But you know, I directed a film called Babbitt's Filipino Brothers. So Joe's in it.
How come I wasn't in it then?
The next film, Bart's next film. But I can't wait to see what's going on. Sequel.
You know how many directors told me that? That I'll be in the next one?
We want to produce one of your guys'. Is what I
Oh,
want.
for real?
Yeah.
Dude, we got projects, dude.
I know we got.
Let us know.
I know we're working on some slates. So let's figure it out.
What about like productions? Have they been slowing down and stuff like that?
Yeah, I mean, most things kind of were at a halt for a while, but they're just picking up now. So
Yeah.
we'll see how it goes. Everyone's on a COVID protocol, you know.
Yeah. We were actually gonna shoot our trailer. We have this movie called 60 Seconds. It's pretty much like this guy gets challenged by like the Conor McGregor of this world.
Okay.
Because this guy was just talking some shit at the bar. And, you know, these days, like everything on a cell phone goes viral. And then so he pretty much talked, oh, fuck this fool up. This guy gets paid $100 million, dude. I'll fuck this fool up for half the money, whatever. And then the Conor McGregor of this movie, of this world, he's pretty much saying he's looking for the final, like, highlight to put on his highlight reel.
Right.
And so it was just like a perfect match made in heaven. And we were going to shoot this trailer back in case when was like November?
November, yeah.
Like November. And then we found out that we got to get like a COVID officer and all this thing. And you know, when you're doing like indie budgets, I think we set aside maybe like $1,000 or $2 just to shoot this trailer.
Yeah. It was $1,000 just to have the COVID officer.
Yeah, so that we already went over budget immediately. So we're like, we just gotta wait till we do this later.
Hopefully it opens up more in like by July or something like that. But we'll see.
I know.
But we gotta shoot that shit. Shoot it. I mean, we gotta talk about stuff because we're moving things along.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Are you sure?
All right, you better not be pulling my leg.
We got Joe to film.
I know.
Yeah.
I'll send you some stuff. We've been working on some stuff. I'll send you some stuff.
Yeah, we were talking about that with and then COVID hit because you have that production team that might take a look at our scripts and get it going. Yeah.
We actually been going through trying to find stuff all throughout Asia. So.
Asia? I'm gonna make shit in Asia. I'll make it anywhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you look good though. You look healthy. You look happy.
I know. It's good
Seems
to be
like
back
corn.
with the fam.
Seems like
It looks good to be back with everybody. It's been,
yeah.
You know, miss you guys.
I miss you too, man. Back at it again in my little nap room. Holy moly. I think Joe moved half his stuff into this office. Got my little spot right here. Perfect with the pillow. You know, it's been really nice waking up at 4 a.m. because I get a lot of work done. And like in the morning, my brain's like super sharp. But the part that sucks is midday. Like right now it's around like 2:30. All of a sudden I get this crash and I'm tired. And I know it's not a crash from my diet because I'm eating clean. This is the real crash. So that's the only part that sucks. But if I can get like a quick little, you know, like a quick little 15, 10, maybe even 20-minute in, I feel like I'll be way more refreshed. And I could take on the second half of the day. The one worry I do have is I hope I don't get sick, because when I don't get enough sleep, I have a tendency to get sick, but I have been taking my immunity support, so that's been helping out. But I just think like this year, January and February, has got to work extra hard. I really want to set everything up so when we move to Vegas, things are more autonomous and we got good systems, and just I really want 2021 to be the best year ever. Like that's really where my heart is at, and I want to be really determined to hit it, because I think last year, you know, it sucked for everybody. And I feel like this year is like the redemption year, you know. And I think everyone kind of got used to this new normalcy. So like, okay, now we understand the new rules of how to play this game. Now let's win this game. How do you guys feel? You guys feel like you guys got that new fire under your butt for 2021? Or you guys are still like, still kind of riding 2020 into 2021? Or maybe some of you guys are like, what's the word? Not beneficial enough, or lucky enough, I should say. Some of you guys were lucky enough to live in a state where you guys are already over it. Because I know there's a ton of states out there that are already back in eating in restaurants. Traveling is okay. Some states you don't even, like in Utah, when I was in Utah, I was looking around and you don't even have to wear a mask in the gym. You know, there's a lot of states that aren't locked down like the big cities. Like I know for sure California, New York, it's like one of the strictest, but there's even some cities or even some counties in California that you can walk around pretty much like without a mask, you know? So like, so are you guys, or some of you guys going through it hard, or you have redemption, or you guys been at normalcy? Let me know in the comments below. I want to see where everyone's at. But in the meantime, I'm gonna knock out. You know that someone had a good day when he's still in his pajamas from last night. You crazy? You just get to hang out all day wearing pajamas? And you have your little pillow fort? I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Crazy guy. This guy's insane. Look how canny these two look. Mopper's still in her JKNews clothes.
How cute. My work clothes.
And Tyka's still in his
Pretty comfortable.
pajama clothes. On his little tiger pillow. Just two people hanging out. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm actually really looking forward to my meal preps. So for lunch, I had my Kung Pao chicken one. I'm not sure if I showed you guys it, but it's this one. Looks like this. look really good. And I got double protein, so it comes with like that, and it comes with this. This is from Be Nutritious, by the way. They're local in SoCal. For dinner, I was really hoping for the beef one, but I already ate all of them. So I do have a double protein left from yesterday. So I'll eat the meat because it's actually really soft. They did a really good job, because I've had like shredded beef like this from a lot of companies, and they're not soft like this. But one thing I am excited is this is actually a breakfast meal, the chicken scramble. I'm just kind of in the mood for like some chicken scramble. So I'm gonna get this is the salsa, and I don't know, maybe I'll just throw that in there after it cooks. But yeah, so far so good. Like JKNews is usually the ultimate test for me if I can stick on diet or not, because we're filming all day, like you use so much brain energy, right? And like all the snacks, because you're just there, you're looking for munchies, like you're trying to stay on, like you're like shaking your leg, you're like, you know, it's easy to want to eat Flamin' Hot Cheetos or some cookies or whatever. And so far both days, I have done a very, very good job of only eating what I brought. And the other day, just for a snack, I even brought a pear, one of these guys, these Asian pears, or as the Koreans like to call it, Korean pear, which is like the funniest thing to me, because I believe that pear exists in almost every Asian country. So it's a Korean pear, or a Japanese pear, a Taiwanese pear, but they just want to call it Korean pear, so whatever, I'll just call it Asian pear and be more inclusive. I brought that as a snack, so I did a good job there. And for nighttime dessert, I might make my little horchata banana slush thing again, just as a little dessert. But I'll see. But I do think I did hit all my proteins already. Wait, did I? For breakfast? No, I didn't. I have to make one. So yeah, you guys will see that. That one's really good. If you guys have the horchata protein, this one, I'll show you guys what I make that tastes freaking bomb. I love it so much. But time to eat. Not lunch, dinner. What's really cool is when you eat healthy, your kid eats healthy too. And I think that's why they always say like nutrition starts at home. But I got Taika I can't pronounce my own son Taika. Taika, some chicken sausage, some bell peppers, some potatoes. Mix it all up right here. Some ketchup. He loves it with ketchup. It's like a little scramble action. And that's what he's gonna, bell peppers, veggies. Did I say that already? I must be tired from JKNews. But he's gonna have his little yummy dinner. And I just threw my beef in there. It came with like some sort of salsa. So I'll probably just put that on there and scramble it up.
Ooh, are you eating breakfast for dinner?
Yeah.
Cool.
I was just kind of like in the mood for it.
It looks good.
Are you gonna eat dinner? You're not hungry, huh?
No, I am.
You are?
Yeah.
There's more of these if you want to try some of
Okay,
these,
thank
guys. Good job. Can you help put the bib on him?
Yep. Excuse me, baby.
Hey, you gotta move the blanket and get the blanket
me.
dirty.
Booty, 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 booty.
The booty, the booty, booty, booty. Okay. So I just popped the yolk. It's actually really good. I got potato, chicken sausage, some bell pepper. Dip it in that yolky yolk. Mmm. Okay. Hey, mister. Oh, damn. Look at Mabra's new cops. All these new, what is this? The new?
Hey, shut up.
Damn, Mabra bought all kinds of new stuff. Damn, she got the Always Flex foams. Oh man, you know she'd be flexing. And she got the Ultra Thins. Damn.
I usually use tampons, but they were drawing out my little hoo-ha.
Yeah.
So I'm switching over to that to see if that's better, but I don't like that.
Why do you have two different kinds? Like, when are you flexing? When does your pelvis need to do this?
Because the first day is really, really heavy.
Yeah.
And for most girls, it can last from like 5 to 7 days. And for other girls, it can be like 3 days.
Yeah.
So it like varies.
Yeah.
But usually the first day, your flow is super heavy.
Okay.
So you want to get something that's more absorbent. And then as the days trail off, it becomes less and less. You don't need something so like thick.
Is this thick? This is more flexible.
Yeah. So this is when I'm like on day like 3 or 4.
So what do you use for the thick? This is
thicker.
Ultra Thins? But this is Ultra Thins.
Well, they're just thin to wear, but they're more absorbent.
I see.
Yeah.
That's tight.
Yeah, I got these shoes.
But these are the real cops that she got. They're fly. What are these? Air Max 1s?
I have no idea. Okay, so I found this.
Let me see the sides. Oh, yeah, they're 1s. That's dope.
So I found this website that sells like luxury or secondhand luxury items. So it's like previously loved items.
Yeah.
Because I
like that euphemism.
Previously loved?
Yeah, versus previously owned.
Yeah, I mean, and it like, you minimize the waste, right?
Yeah.
So I went on the site because 2 things. 1, you minimize the waste. 2, I just can't justify. So I do have like a handful of luxury items, right? Like I have like 3 luxury purses.
Okay.
I have a luxury watch and like our wedding ring. And that's kind of the extent of a wallet.
Okay.
And that's the extent of all my luxury item, like really luxury items.
Yeah.
But I just can't justify paying thousands and thousands of dollars for these luxury items. I don't know. There's just something about it where I'm like, I get the craftsmanship and the legacy and just what it means and stuff, but I don't know. I just can't get with the price sometimes. But I do like luxury items, and I do like older vintage luxury items. So my happy medium was to just buy them secondhand, because I like when the leather is worn out too.
Yeah. But Nike isn't really luxury, is it?
No, it's not. But so I was on this luxury item
Site.
and then they it's kind of like Poshmark.
Yeah.
But like, I think in the mix they threw these guys in there.
They're really cool.
Yeah, the same person that was selling these was selling some Yeezys and all that stuff, and those are, you know.
So they probably wore it like a couple times.
Yeah.
They look brand new.
Yeah, they're super brand new.
Let me see. Did you do a smell test?
I did smell it.
You smell it.
I did. It smells like nothing.
Does it smell like new shoes?
I mean, it smells like nothing. It smells like they've been like.
It doesn't smell like new shoes, but it also smells like nothing.
Yeah, like it's been like they conditioned it or something.
Let me see
like
the
they took
shoe.
them to Jason Mark or something.
Oh wow, they still even have the dots on there still. You see those little dots?
Yeah, like
that means
never
they're really,
worn.
really new. That's crazy.
And I got these, so you can also negotiate depending on what it is. You can negotiate. So these were like $60 or $70 or something, and I'm like 50, and they're like, sure. Like, okay. So this was my first purchase on that site. If you guys want to get on it, up to you. It's not sponsored. I just randomly found it. I don't even know how I found it, but it's this one. It's like a European one because they show you everything in like, what is it? In euros.
In euros.
Where's it at? It's this one.
Vestiaire Collective.
Yeah, so then like you can look at all these other
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's really, really cool. Because it's like, I don't know, if you want this, it's probably going to cost you a few $100, but then now it's like $170. And then you can wait and the price like keeps dropping. So
that's cool.
Yeah, super cool. I mean, I don't need brand new stuff like this, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm just buying things that are like, here, let me show you some of the things in my saved cart. This is just so fun for me.
It's also cool, I think, when you're like, when you buy like some luxury items that have a little bit of wear and tear, because there's a little bit of that character.
I love it.
Because I think one of my favorite Rolexes, it's a Rolex President. But back then, you know, like the skinny ties and like the suits.
Yeah.
So it's a really thin rolly.
Yeah.
And so it's from like the 70s. It looks super cool. And a brand new, I think, rolly gold, all gold press, because it looks like mob boss style.
Yeah.
A brand new one's 40 G's. Oof. Which is a lot.
Yes.
This one I think was like 11 or 12, which is a lot cheaper. Still a lot.
It's still a lot, but in relation.
But it also looks really cool because
Yeah.
it looks like from like the Frank Sinatra
Like,
era.
look at this. It's a Moschino, like, toolbox. They don't sell it anymore. I don't know how much it was originally, but now it's $800. I'm not going to buy it. I know. I'm going to wait.
Holy.
I'm going to wait till it drops more, but I just like it. Like, I can just use it as a decorative item.
Oh, for like interior design.
Yeah, like a lot of, like this. Like, I love the wear and tear on this thing. Like
How
on
do
the
you
leather.
know if it's real or not, though?
They authenticate it. So what's really cool is there's a seller and a buyer, right?
Yeah.
So then if the buyer purchases it, then you say, hey, do you want it to be ran through our system
Oh, cool.
for authentication? And it's like $8 or something. So then you
cool.
just pay the $8. The seller sends it to their office. They inspect it to authenticate it.
Yeah.
And then they'll give you the thumbs up, thumbs down. If it's good, then they send it to you.
Oh, that's tight.
Yeah.
Are
Like
there...
this, they don't need to authenticate it. So it was like literally from like buyer to seller. Like,
Well,
who cares?
I mean, you don't need to, but there's a lot of fake ones in China, too.
$50, I don't care.
Oh, fine.
Yeah.
Are there watches on there? Maybe I'd check it out.
Are there watches? I don't think so. No, there's not watches. They're more like purses and like decorative items.
Yeah, because the watch authentication process is a little bit more difficult. They got to open it up. Because my dad, one time, he got shysted. You know, my dad worked at a casino. So one guy, he really needed money for some reason. So he was gonna sell my dad his rollie for like $1,700. My dad's like, $1,700, that's a good deal. So he bought it, and then it looked real. My dad inspected with his eye. Then when he needed to change the battery, when he took it in, he goes, hey, this is a fake one.
Oh,
Yeah.
he got duped. Like, look at this, a Goyard. I'm not gonna buy it, but it's just so cool to have it. Like a box.
That's
Or like
really
this
cool.
Chanel, like leather ball. Why?
I don't even know what that is.
It's $2,600. I'm not gonna buy it, but it's really cool.
Yeah, it looks really cool.
You know?
Yeah.
And like, I don't know where to buy this right now. I don't know if they even sell it.
Yeah.
So that's my purchase.
All right. So this is how I make my signature horchata, banana, and cinnamon protein shake. And I am in luck because when you get a banana like this, although it looks...
Did you say a banana?
Yeah, I think I was about to sneeze. But when you get a banana like this, it looks ugly on the outside.
Is it still good though? That might be overripe. Because
Really?
there's such a thing as overly ripe.
No, I think it's very, very sweet. So that's gonna be awesome. So first, start off with some
Yellow.
ice. Yellow? This is called yellow?
Yellow.
What's yellow?
Ice.
That's how you say ice in Spanish?
Yeah, not yellow.
Oh,
Yellow.
yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Low.
And then I put this. Smells very ripe. Good
Good job.
This is okay, right? What's that?
I don't know. Eat it.
I think it's fine. Yeah. Damn, look how limp this guy is. What? Say something.
You already know.
Look how limp this little dude is. All right, so we put him in here. Put this
Don't
in the
forget to
trash.
put in the trash.
Put in the
Don't
trash.
forget that step, you guys.
Now, rinse my hands. 'cause
Okay,
it's
we
really
gotta
sticky.
rinse your hands like that. No soap. Remember, use no soap, no paper towel. Put it,
Back wipe.
clean it on your back.
Because then on the front, you can't even tell.
There you go. But then when
Awesome.
you turn around, you can't see
That's
people
what- that's what
laughing
go.
at
See
you.
you later.
Well, even if you walk away, you can't see them laughing.
What? Why would they laugh?
Because turn around.
I put a little bit of water in here. Like that. How much protein do you need tonight?
A scoop.
Just one?
Yeah.
Okay,
Damn. That's a lot.
So I'll put 3 scoops then.
Oh, because we're gonna share.
Yeah, or maybe about 2 scoops. I'll see.
Then we're all. Then I'm okay. Then I'm also getting 3 scoops.
No, that's not how it works. It's a scoop and a half. Do you know how you divide it? So I get 2 scoops. So 1 for you, 1 for me. Okay?
Yep.
And then a little bit of cinnamon right here. The cinnamon
That's
and,
it. You
and the
usually put.
banana.
Oh, okay. I was like, you usually put a lot.
Yeah, the cinnamon really sets it off. With the banana too, sweet banana. Like that. And then add a little bit more water. No, I think it's enough water. Close it up.
No, I think you could add more water, but whatever.
I'll add based on the consistency. So shake it up first. There we go. And then like that. Shake it up a little more. There we go. Once you start seeing that spin at the top, you know it's good. Can you do me a favor and grab me a metal straw, or grab me a glass and also a metal straw?
What do I look like? Your slave?
No, my wife.
Good call. Alright, let me see.
One straw?
You just said a straw.
Okay, true, because you don't need one. So like that. Does that look about even?
Yeah. Even though your cup's more round. I don't need more than that. It's
Okay.
fine.
Bam, like that.
Thank you, dude.
And then you do the taste test. Here.
This is bomb.
Really?
What happened?
Somehow a hair got in my mouth. What the freak? It's your hair. But that's how you make protein. Go to barbellbrigade.com, get yourself horchata protein. Really, really good, but this is one of my favorite recipes.
Boom!
Taika's about to have his last milk, which means after this, it's time to put this little monkey to bed. Oh my God, Home Alone again. This guy probably has watched Home Alone over 500 times. probably like 5 times a day for all of November, December, now January, going into February. This little guy is crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna spend some Q&A time with the family, put him to sleep, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, good night.